Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The studio lights were warmer than usual that morning, casting a honeyed glow over the set where Kelly had laughed 1,000 times before. To the audience, everything looked the same: polished smiles, familiar banter, the rhythm of a couple who had danced together for decades. But beneath the surface, something fragile trembled. Mark sat across from her, fingers interlaced, his jaw tight. Kelly noticed it immediately. She always did. After years of marriage, she had learned the language of his silences as fluently as his laughter. "You okay?" she asked softly, off script. He nodded too quickly, the kind of nod that meant no. The producer's countdown echoed in the distance. 3, 2, 1. The red light blinked on. They began like always: jokes, shared memories, the easy warmth that had made America believe in love again. But then Mark paused. The room shifted. Even the audience felt it, like the moment before a storm breaks. "There's something I've never said out loud," he began, his voice low, uneven. "Something I thought I was protecting you from." Kelly laughed nervously. "Well, now I'm terrified." He swallowed. "I wasn't always as strong as you thought I was." Silence wrapped itself around the studio. Mark's eyes glistened as he spoke of a season long buried, a time early in their marriage when pressure, fear, and self-doubt had nearly crushed him. He spoke of nights he came home smiling, while inside he felt hollow. Of moments he pulled away, not because he didn't love her, but because he felt unworthy of that love. "I shut you out," he admitted, "and I let you believe it was nothing. That's the part I regret the most." Kelly's smile faded. Tears welled before she could stop them, not because she was angry, but because she understood too well. "I felt it," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I felt you drifting, and I thought it was my fault." The audience held its breath. Mark reached for her hand. It never was. The pain in her chest wasn't new. It was old, familiar, like reopening a scar that had healed crooked. She remembered those years, the loneliness in a crowded room, the way love sometimes hurt more than absence. She had survived by believing in them, even when belief felt like walking blindfolded across a bridge. Tears slipped down her cheeks, unapologetic. "Why tell me now?" she asked. "Because love shouldn't have secrets," Mark said, "and because even after all this time, you deserve the truth." For a moment, Kelly couldn't speak. She only squeezed his hand, grounding herself in the warmth that had never truly left. Love, she realized, wasn't the absence of pain. It was choosing to stay, even when pain knocked at the door. "I wish you had trusted me then," she said quietly. "I know, but I'm trusting you now." The cameras kept rolling, but the world beyond the studio disappeared. There was only the two of them, older, wiser, cracked open, but still standing. Kelly wiped her tears and took a breath. "You know what hurts the most?" she said. "Not that you were struggling, but that you thought you had to do it alone." Mark nodded, tears finally falling free. "I won't make that mistake again." She smiled through the ache. "Good, because neither will I." The audience rose in a quiet, respectful applause, not for the drama, but for the courage it took to be vulnerable in a world that demands perfection. Later, long after the lights dimmed and the studio emptied, Kelly and Mark walked hand in hand through the quiet hallway. The past hadn't changed, but something else had. The weight of unspoken truths had lifted. Love, they realized, isn't proven in grand gestures or perfect moments. It's tested in pain, strengthened by honesty, and reborn when two people choose each other again and again. And that day, through tears and truth, they did.